Your customer doesn't need a faster reply. They need a real one because the DMs you get from your customers aren't just a service lane anymore. They're loyalty drivers. And if your brand sounds like a bot every time someone reaches out, you're not building trust, you're just buying time. Today, we're going deep on how to turn everyday replies into emotional loyalty using our A-cubed approach. Let's go. Welcome to the Social Media CX podcast, where social media meets customer experience and where all fires, no rainbows is the current reality for most brands. I'm Brooke Sellis, CEO of B Squared Media, and I am on a mission to change that. Social media can be the MVP of your CX strategy, and I'm here to show you how. Each week, we'll tackle the challenges of social care head-on with candid interviews, real-world case studies, and actionable advice to turn your social channels into loyalty-building, revenue-driving dopamine machines. Whether you're managing customer complaints, trying to engage meaningfully, or just tired of missing DMs, this podcast is your guide to putting out the fires and building the rainbows. Welcome back to the Social Media CX podcast, the show where we ditch the scripts and get real about what it actually takes to create loyalty through social. Last week, I sat down with Christina Garnett, Fractional Chief Customer Officer, Empathy Whisperer, and soon-to-be author of Transforming Customer Brand Relationships. And on that episode, which, by the way, you need to go listen to, she said, a customer saying this brand gets me, that's not just satisfaction, that's identity alignment. And it really stuck with me because so many brands are chasing satisfaction, which, as you'll hear if you go back and listen to Christina's episode, isn't exactly a win. What really builds trust and loyalty is emotional resonance, feeling seen, feeling understood, feeling chosen. So today I'm going to show you how to build that kind of resonance, one message or DM at a time. I want you to start here. Most brands are still replying to customers like they're filling out a support ticket. Thanks for reaching out. We'll pass this along. So sorry to hear that. It's robotic. It's cold. And worst of all, it's forgettable. Now, don't get me wrong. Speed matters. We've seen response times improve by almost 4,000% with our team in place with some of our clients. But speed without soul is just noise. It might close that ticket out for you, but it won't build trust, and it's definitely not bringing you loyalty. So let's fix that with our A-cubed approach, the framework we use at B Squared Media to turn messages and DMs into loyalty moments on social media. The A-cubed formula, you've heard me say it before, or maybe you haven't, is acknowledge, align, and assure. So let's start with acknowledge. Recognize what the customer said and reflect it back with empathy. Oof, that's frustrating. Oh, you're totally right to call that out. Woo, that would have made me mad too. It's simple psychology. People want to feel heard. Number 2 is align, and this is where you show them that you get it, that you're on their side. We've seen this before, and it's just annoying as it sounds. We'd feel the same way if we were in your shoes. This isn't the experience we promise, and we want to fix it. God, I love that last one. Now you're not the enemy, you're in it with them. See how that little change makes a big difference? Hey, quick sidebar before we dive back in. If you loved the CX convo here on the Social Media CX podcast, then you'll definitely want to check out a book that totally changed the game for me. It's my book, and it's called Conversations That Connect. And y'all, this isn't your typical engagement metrics matter fluff. It's all about social-led listening and how the most impactful brands are using real conversations, not just content calendars, to build trust, spark loyalty, and drive revenue. So if you've ever found yourself asking, what do we say when we show up on social? This book is your answer. Grab it on Amazon or hit the link in the show notes. Just search for Conversations That Connect by Brooke Sellis or find it on bsquared.media. Okay, let's move on to Assure. Give a confident next step, even if it's we're looking into this right now. So here's what it might sound like. Flagging this to our team right now. We'll update you by end of day. And for the love of social, please make sure you then update them before the end of day. In fact, try to beat that, okay? Over deliver. Next one, hang tight. I've got your back. Great one for if you don't have an exact answer and you don't know how long it's going to take. Another one, we'll follow up via email with the fix. You're not stuck in DM limbo, promise. That's what A cubed, acknowledge, align, assure looks like. Not only does it de-escalate, it differentiates your brand. So I want you to try this out today. Go ahead, run out to your socials and grab the last 5 replies your brand sent on social. Read them aloud. Ask yourself after each one, did we acknowledge the customer's emotion or just the issue? 9 out of 10 of y'all are going to say it was just the issue. That's okay. Now you have a solution. Next question. Did we speak human language or brand speak? I give y'all a 50-50 chance on this one. Final question. Did we guide them towards resolution or did we leave them hanging? I'm going to give you a 50-50 on this one too. Sorry. I know I feel like I'm Debbie Downer right now. But listen, this is what's happening for most brands. And if you can make these little small, what I consider to be easy changes, you're going to do so much better with your social care. So I want you to, after you ask yourself those questions, rewrite just one of your responses using A cubed and watch how fast the tone shifts from to memorable. Every social reply is a micro moment, y'all. It's a choice. You can either automate it or humanize it. And if loyalty lives in the in-between moments, the seconds where your customers feel seen, then your DMs should not be support channels. They should be trust engines. The next time you reply on social, run it through A cubed. Acknowledge, align, assure, and watch what happens when your customer thinks, wow, they really get me. Want to go deeper? I teach the A cubed method and the metrics to prove it inside my book, Conversations That Connect. Check it out at bsquared.media or on Amazon, where all my books, which right now is just one, number 2's in the works though, are sold. I'll see you next week for part 2 of the Christina series. We're getting into brand affinity and identity-based content that actually converts. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for tuning in to the Social Media CX podcast. If you loved today's episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who needs to up their social care game.